Ayo! Breaking news, this video about to be a banger. First off, a lot has happened in 2020. We've had the pandemic P, Chadwick Boseman, who I best knew as the Black Panther, Wakanda forever, but most importantly, Kobe Mamba Bryant. Rest in peace. I'ma spread positivity and kindness in 2021, and you can do the same by hitting that subscribe button and that bell notification, or 2021 will be the same as 2020. Let's make 2021 better than this year, and let's get into the video. It's here! 2K21. And of course I had to get the Mamba edition because look at how fire this cover is. Come on now. Enough of that, because as the title says, you came to see the best perimeter lockdown build in 2K21. Now I spent hours researching, tweaking and optimizing this build for the badges to be fully accessible in every aspect and for the way I like to play. As you can see, I've already tried 2 builds here and I've gone with the best build that I can make. So let's start this thing. So position is going to be the shooting guard position. I'm going to make mine right-handed. Left-handed doesn't matter, it's preference. So you can be left-handed, you can be right-handed, that's okay. I'm going to go with the number 23, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. So because I'm a perimeter lockdown, it's going to be the 3 and D pie chart. The physicals, I feel like the best ones are this one, where you have the 83 speed, 82 acceleration, 83 vertical. It's basically an all-round player in terms of speed and vertical. Strength doesn't really matter in this game, because last year I had like 50 strength and was bodying centers and grabbing boards. As long as you have the badges, the defensive badges, the strength doesn't really matter. So I went with this physical profile because it gets me more speed, more acceleration. I'm a 3 and D, so my vertical doesn't really need to be that great. It's going to be 71, but you can choose this pie chart if you want. This physical profile is still good. So it's going to be the second from bottom or the top one. For me personally, I wanted to go with the top one. So now the attribute upgrades. This is where I spent my most time. I spent so much time debating with friends on their builds. So what I went with is close shot. Obviously you gotta max that out. Driving layup, max that out as well. And driving dunk, max that out. Your shooting pie chart, but shooting, because they took off quick draw from last year, that gives you 4 extra badges that you don't really need. I had probably 18 shooting badges last year, and that was enough. And now that they've taken off 4 for quick draw, I'm gonna go with 16. So I'm gonna up my mid-range shot, max out my 3-point shot, and max out my free throw. So now this is where this build is interchangeable. And when I say your style of play, this is what it comes down to. The playmaking. So if I max out ball pass accuracy and ball handle, I get 10 playmaking badges. Last year, ball handled, all the pro moves you could get was at 72. This year it's at 80 or 85, all the pro moves. But me, I like to have playmaking badges. I had 3 last year. This year I get 10, and it's not detrimental to any of my defensive badges at all. I can get gold quick first step, silver handles for days, silver unpluckable if I want to, and gold downhill. Downhill is an important badge for me because I'm always at the perimeter defending. Once I get that ball or once a teammate gets a rebound, I want to be up the court as fast as I can. But yeah, so that's 10 playmaking badges. On the defensive end, we max out perimeter defense, max out lateral quickness, max out steal, max out block, and max out defensive rebound. Interior defense last year at 40 was good enough. I believe 40 is the threshold that you need for interior defense. And obviously I'm going to be more on the perimeter side of things than interior. So my perimeter is max, my lateral quickness is max, and my steal is max. Just to help me on that perimeter. That's my role. My role is to be in the 2 with someone else defending the point guard. So now we have 20 badges remaining on post hook. We put that on post hook so we can get 3 finishing badges, and this is where I tweaked the badges. So I took 2 off the mid-range shot. You don't need an 83 mid-range shot. 3-point shot 75 and above will be a consistent 3-point shot. So I added the rest, 2 post hook, and it gives me 4 finishing badges. Last year I received 4 finishing badges, 18 shooting, 3 playmaking, and 16 defending. This year overall I get way more badges. This is the build. If you want to go 1 down, it takes off a badge. If you want to go 1 down on shooting, takes off a badge. If you want to go 1 down on playmaking, you could and put it elsewhere and still have 10 badges, but I want that 75 ball handle. You don't necessarily have to have the ball handle this high. You could have the pass accuracy up, take the ball handle off, or leave it at, let's say, 60. Up your interior defense to 55, or take the ball handle off if you don't want it completely. Max out your defensive and your offensive rebounding, and you get 21 defensive badges, 1 playmaking, 16 shooting, 4 finishing. But for me personally, I don't need these interior defenses and offensive rebounding because that's not my role. I'm going to be able to create my own shot, so I'm going to have a 75 ball handle. You can tweak the playmaking to best fit your style of play. So put ball handle, take it off if you need to, take off pass accuracy if you need to, and put it on post fade, put it on post hook if you want more finishing badges, if you want more shooting badges, if you want more defensive badges. You can change that. For me, playmaking and the ability to have 10 playmaking is ideal and is optimal for me. So we go ahead and finish with this build. I picked compact this year. So I decided to go with 6'6", which is the same height I was last year. If you go 6'7", you have a 3-point shot of 75. That's gonna go down once you increase the wingspan. 6'6" is most ideal because it goes down, your 3-point shot goes down when you have a wingspan, but you need a minimum of 75 3-point shot in order to shoot consistent greens. So I chose 6'6" this year, same as last year. You still get mad speeds, mad acceleration, good steals, good defensive stats, good ball handle stats, good 3-point shot, and good driving layup close shot and driving dunk stats. You minimize the weight, you get a higher speed, and then I went, for my wingspan, I went 1 from the top. So the max wingspan is 87, I went 86.1 because of that ball handle, because of that 3-point shot being at 75, and my driving dunk goes up to a 75 as well. So all in all, this is a great build. You get 90 still, 89 still, 71 ball handling with, which eventually goes to a 75 at 99. You get 90 lateral quickness, 90 perimeter defense. All in all, this is the best perimeter lockdown build. Now let's see the takeovers we get. We get a playmaking takeover, we get a lock takeover, slashing takeover, and a shooting takeover. But obviously we are a perimeter lockdown defender, so we will go with the lock badge. You can pick the playmaking badge if you want to confuse your opposition. But yeah, we're a lockdown defender, so we're gonna go with the lock takeover. Complete the build, and here you have it, a perimeter lockdown. So this is the build stats at 99. This is what I'm going with this year. I'm going to make a new build for the park, but this build is mainly for Pro-Am, Rec Center, and any 5v5 games. I could even bring this build to the park and have fun there. So the badges you want to go with are Contact Finisher Gold, Fancy Footwork on Bronze. Shooting badges, the same badges I had last year minus Quick Draw, Hall of Fame Range Extender, Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter, Deadeye on Bronze, Catch and Shoot on Gold, Green Machine Silver, Deadeye on Silver, and Tyler Shooter on Bronze. Now playmaking, as I said, quick first step is the most important. You need that on Gold. Downhill, I want that on Gold because I'm going to be guarding the perimeter. As I said, I'm going to be on the perimeter, guarding that ball handle, like that point guard. We're going to go handles for days on Silver. Unpluckable, you can have that on Bronze. Bailout, you can have that on bronze, but I'm probably going to have handles for days gold. Or even space creator, you can have that on bronze. But I'm going to have handles for days gold, unpluckable bronze, quick first step gold, downhill gold. As I said, this is mainly for 5v5 games. Now moving on to defending, the badges that I had last year were clamps, very important, need that on Hall of Fame. Intimidator, Hall of Fame for the shots that the point guards get. I also had chase down artist. I'm going to keep that on gold. Tireless defender on gold. Interceptor, gold. I'm not going to be grabbing rebounds. I'll be on the perimeter. I'm not going to need to have a rim protector. You could either go with defensive leader, which is also good, so you can take down chase down artists, to silver, interceptor silver, and put 4 badges on defensive leader to know who can shoot on the other team and who can't. But for this case, I'm going to put interceptor gold, trapper silver, chase down artist gold. So these are my defensive badges. Ayo, so if you like this video, show me some love, subscribe, like up the video. Also comment on any mistakes or anything you do different to this build if you're making this build, or any other builds that you want me to make. The point guard video will come out soon. So yeah, just like the video, subscribe, and peace.